Okay. Hey, Rickkita.
Hey, Marissa.
How are you?
I am doing good, feeling relaxed.
Good, good, good. So, hello to the butterflies that are on joining us today. Welcome to Beyond Single Motherhood. I am Marissa Cuffee, also known as Coach Risa, the founder and CEO of Fli LLC, a coaching company for single moms to receive inspiration and motivation to say yes to you so that you can make your dreams come true before the empty nest. And tonight we have with us Rickkita Taylor. She is the founder and president of Sisters Healing Sisters Incorporated. Hey, Rickkita.
Hey, y'all. How you doing?
Good, good, good. So tell us who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Rickkita Taylor, as you said, and I'm the founder and president of Sisters Healing Sisters Incorporated, which is a nonprofit organization based right here in Virginia Beach, formed to empower, educate, and elevate women from all walks of life through different resources, workshops, and outreach. And I also sell real estate.
Okay, all right. So tell us a little bit. Why did you start Sisters Healing Sisters?
Well, Sisters Healing Sisters was an idea that came to me about 7 years ago. I was going through like a tough time in life and had hit like a hard roller coaster. And I had just lost my job. I had became a single mom suddenly, had just started school, and I was going through all these different things. And while I'm going through things, my kids are going through things, and I was pretty much by myself while all of this stuff was happening. And while I was at school at TCC, I was like the head of this parents group, and they had a bunch of resources for the students there. And so I was like, well, this is not fair. Like, why do you have to go to school to get these resources, and to get this help? And so while that was happening, I was like, you know what? I'm going to create an organization so women from anywhere, from all walks of life, can get these resources and can form a sisterhood and help each other, as we're going through these different things in life, because we can do so much together than we can alone. And so that's how Sisters Healing Sisters came about.
Okay, I love it. Yeah, that is so true. That is really true. A lot of times in life, we don't really realize the resources and stuff that are out there. And if we see them and something's missing, the best thing to do is to create it ourselves. So that's good that you did that. So you mentioned that you're a single mom. So how many children do you have and how old are they?
I have two growing boys. They are 9 and 11. Andre, that's my baby boy, he's 9, and Rashawn just turned 11 in January.
Okay, okay. So as a single mom, tell us a little bit about how you say yes to you. How do you say yes to yourself?
Well, the way I say yes to myself is just like how I said yes to Sisters Healing Sisters, because as I was telling you guys, that was just basically an idea that started in 2013. But in 2018, it took me saying yes, that, you know what, I'm not going to sit on this idea anymore. I'm going to move and I'm going to start it. I was working a full-time job, but that wasn't where my passion was. My passion was for helping people. So how I say yes to me is I just move. If there's something that I want to do, something that anything, any goals or any aspirations that I have, I just simply do it. Period. Like, I come up with a plan and I do it. I just move, and so that's how I say yes to me.
Okay, that is great. And that is a good point too, is just doing it, and especially with us being single moms, sometimes we can kind of get a little stuck in just being a single mom, and not really, we do things for other people, but not necessarily just do things in other areas of our lives. So that's good. So that's good. So tell us like a fun fact about yourself that doesn't have anything to do with your kids.
Well, a fun fact about me is I praise dance.
Okay.
I, I praise dance and I don't have any rhythm. So, I let the Lord use me. I've been doing it for about 2 years now and I love it. That's just one of my outlets, something that I say, you know what, even though I don't have any rhythm, probably won't know what I'm doing when I get out there. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this for the Lord. And so that's a fun fact about me. And I have a great time doing it.
That's good. That's good. I used to praise dance too, so I know exactly what you're talking about. And God will definitely use you in that way. So this past weekend, and we talked a little bit about it because we have some time too. So this past weekend, you had an event. Can you tell us about the event that you had on Saturday?
Yes, the event that we had on Saturday was called Secure Your Finances and Career. Because as our mission states, our mission is to not only empower our sisters, but to educate our sisters as well. Knowing your finances, knowing about budgeting, knowing where your credit is, and knowing what you want to do in life, like far as your career, job, entrepreneurship, like all of that's important, especially with being a single mom. Like you have to have a
Yes.
plan.
Yes.
So you have to have a plan. And I learned because, like, once again, like I said, that the idea came through for Sisters Healing Sisters through 2013. So 2013 to 2018 when it started, that's a long like journey in between that. And so that's one of the things that I learned was, my finances would have to be in order for me to do what I need to do for me as well as my kids. So that's why we had this workshop so that way we can share with other women, because like we said, women from all walks of life. So we want to share and help other women build their foundation as well. And that workshop, it was great. It was awesome. Our presenters were great. We got a lot of great feedback from the attendees who came. And my favorite thing about the workshop was when the attendees got to shop from our healing closet. Our healing closet is just like the Goodwill. It's clothes, gently used and new clothes that are donated from people in the community. They donate them to us. And what we did was we separated all the business casual clothes out and we brought them to the workshop, and like just seeing them shop and try their stuff, putting it up there to see how they look like.
Yeah.
That's what really touched me, because when you're getting a job, you want to look
Yeah.
good. You want to look good, and you don't always have the money to look good. So that's where we come in. So it was just overall, it was a great workshop.
That's good. That's good. So the healing closet, is there a way that other people can donate to the healing closet?
Absolutely. We take clothing donations year round. So when you're cleaning out your closet, your kids growing, because these kids, they don't stop growing. Your kids are growing or whatever, and you have some clothes that you want to donate them to us, and we'll make sure that they will get to somebody who needs it. And also, if you want it as a tax write-off, you can have that as well. But yes, we take donations year round. We're located in Virginia Beach. So if you do want to donate clothes or anything like that, just inbox our page and we'll pick them up or arrange for you to drop them off to us.
Okay, that is great. And you're right, our kids definitely grow fast on us. That is for sure. So, okay, so how can people reach you, like on Facebook and Instagram, and to donate to the Healing Closet?
Of course, we have our Facebook page, Sisters Healing Sisters Inc. You can find us right on Facebook. It has all of our contact information up there. If you feel more comfortable emailing, it has our email address. It also has our business phone number. So if you want to call or text that, you can as well. We're on Instagram as well at Sisters Healing Sisters Inc. So either one of those ways you can contact us.
Okay, great. So let's talk just a little bit more about that time you said in between where you were working, weren't working, and then you went to TCC and you started Sisters Healing Sisters. What did that feel like in your household for you and your kids? Like, what adjustments did you have to make?
So one thing that I am with my boys is I'm real. I'm real, and if I'm gonna make a move or something, I let them know. So in 2018, when I decided to leave my job to pursue my purpose, I had a talk with my boys. My boys were what? They were 9 and 7, going on 8. And so when I put in my 2 weeks, I came home and I was like, boys, I need to talk to you. And I was like, mommy quit her job today. And they were like, what? You quit your job? They were like, they didn't understand. But I had to break it down to them. I said, mommy didn't quit. Mommy resigned. What mommy did was left you. I had to tell them the importance of not feeling stuck anywhere, not being stuck by anything. So I said, mommy was feeling kind of stuck at that job. And I know that I have a purpose in life, and that's to help other people, because they already had known about Sisters Healing Sisters and everything too.
Okay.
So I say, mommy's leaving here so that way I can start my own purpose. So my main thing to you guys is I want you guys to always feel empowered, that if you feel like you want to do something else, or you want to change a job, you want to change your career, or you feel like God is telling you to do something, then do it. Don't feel like you're stuck. You don't ever have to be stuck. But so for a while there, like I said, they didn't understand. Still, even after breaking it down and explaining to them, they was just like, are we still going to be able to eat out? Like, but it did take some adjusting though. But now, one thing I do with Sisters Healing Sisters, even though I have boys, I have them involved in every aspect. When we're feeding the homeless, they're right on the front line with me. When we had that workshop on Saturday, my son was at the registration table. So, whatever I'm doing, I involve them in, so that way that makes them want to, thrive as well. Like, now they want to create their own nonprofit. So it's like, it definitely was a hard time, and I'm not saying that everything was easy, because of course it's not. We had our trials and tribulations, but we got through them, and that's because God was at the head. But yeah, so it was definitely a bit of a transition, but we got through. Our household got through it. We're still standing.
That's good. That's good. That's good. And that is something that, sometimes we make decisions as moms in our households where, we feel like, okay, I need to make this decision for me and my kids, but sometimes, we may forget to involve them in the decision-making process and what we're doing and things. So that's good that you had a talk with them, and they understood, in their way about what you were saying that was going to take place. And it's also great that you involve them in what you're doing. That is really good. That is really good, because, sometimes not sometimes, or more than likely, that'll spark something within them to, maybe find a passion. And, you never know, maybe they won't ever have to work for anybody, and be an entrepreneur, themselves. So yeah, that is great. That's great. So, okay. So what encouragement would you give a single mom who is thinking of starting a nonprofit? What would you say to her?
One, I would say, first you want to find your purpose. You want to make sure that if you want to start a nonprofit, that is your purpose, because if it's not your purpose, then it's not going to last. You have to find out the reason that you want to start a nonprofit, because having a nonprofit is easy. It might look easy, but it's not easy, because on those days when the donations aren't coming in, and you got this person calling you and that person calling you with their problems, and you're feeling completely drained, it's going to be your purpose and your passion that's going to help you get through that time. Because if your purpose and passion is not there, guess what? You're not going to answer your phone. You're going to hang up. You're going to back away. So that's what I I would say with somebody who wants to start a nonprofit, make sure that this is your purpose. Find out your why you want to start a nonprofit, because that's going to be important. And then just do it. Do it. Like after you find your purpose, do it. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and cannot do. I had so many people who did not believe in me, who was like, girl, you crazy. You ain't nobody tell you to quit your job, to start no nonprofit. Like, are you crazy? Like, but then a year later, look at the fruit. Look how many people that were helping.
Yeah.
So, if you feel like you want to start a nonprofit, that's your purpose, and you heard that you're supposed to move, then move. Or even if you're not supposed to move, even if you're at a job and you feel like you're supposed to start a nonprofit, then just do it. Start researching. Go on Google. That's the easiest thing to do. Go on Google. That's what I did. Like I went on Google and found out how to start a nonprofit. Research other nonprofits that were somewhat like what I wanted. So that would be my advice for anybody who wants to start a nonprofit. But the main thing is just make sure it's your purpose. Make sure you know your why in doing it, because that's going to be important on the hard days.
That's good. That's good. And you're right. Butterflies, y'all know, I've said it before. Google College is like the best. Now, we can't believe everything that's up there with the gossip and stuff, but definitely when it comes to starting a business, a nonprofit, you're right. There are different websites out there that you can go to get information that you need on how to do it, and you're right. With even if you are working right now and it's your passion, as you said, just do it, and you take that one step and God will take the next step and he'll end up leading you the whole way, so that is good. That is good. So as we wrap up, what encouraging words would you say to single moms tonight?
The encouraging words that I would have for single moms is, one, I want you to know that you are enough. The best lesson that I learned on this journey was that I'm enough. Although my kid's father was not there, I'm enough. I can do this. So that's what I want to say. First, know that you are enough and that you can do it no matter what comes against you, what trial, what tribulation is set in front of you, because God knows the plans for our lives. So it's set in front of you so you can pass that test. So you are enough. And I just want to say, in whatever you do, just make sure you always, keep your kids in mind, with whatever you do. Because that's important too, like you were saying earlier, including your kids in your decisions. Not saying like every decision, but for the most part, you want to include your kids so that way they can feel like they're a part of it too. And just thrive. Like do whatever it is that you want to do in life. Do it. Life is short. Do it. You can do it. You can. Trust me. I started from shy, nervous, want to be in the background, all of that, to just doing a complete 180. And just doing things that I never saw myself doing, things that people told me that I could not do, doing it well. So I say all that to say, do it. You're enough. Do it.
Yeah. So Rickkita, I thank you for joining me tonight for Beyond Single Motherhood and Moms. Yes. As Rickkita said, just do it. And as we talked about, God will be there with you through every step of the way. So thanks for joining us, and we will see y'all next week, 7:00 on Monday. Thank you, Rickkita.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Bye.
You too.